Jungkook's secret birthday gift to Jimin exposed. Why did BIGHIT try to hide it? Why would the largest entertainment company in South Korea attempt to bury a birthday gift? Why would a simple act of friendship between two global superstars trigger internal panic, silent meetings, document seals, and digital erasures so fast that not even ARMY, known as the most observant fandom on Earth, could keep up with the cover-up? What could possibly be so controversial, so emotionally explosive, and so dangerous that BIGHIT Music allegedly tried to hide it before the truth leaked? Tonight, the silence ends. Tonight, we expose what they didn't want you to see. Every year on October 13th, the world celebrates Jimin's birthday. It's a global phenomenon. Landmarks light up purple. Billboards rise across New York City, Tokyo, Paris, and Dubai. Fans sponsor forests in his name. Orchestras perform live tributes. But this birthday was different. Something happened behind the scenes. Something that set off a chain reaction of whispers, coded messages, private flights, and a mysterious digital blackout. At the center of it all, Jungkook. Jungkook, the youngest member of BTS, has always shared a profound bond with Jimin, one so obvious that fans long ago named them soulmates. But never in 10 years of BTS history has Jungkook gifted something that caused this much internal tension, this much digital censorship, and this much emotional confusion. The story you're about to hear was never meant to surface, but it has. And the truth, layer by layer, is stranger than fiction. This is not fanfiction. This is not a rumor. This is a reconstruction based on deleted footage, insider statements, private courier logs, international travel records, statements from stylists, security team reports, and 3 independent sources connected to HYB headquarters. If what we uncovered is true, Jungkook didn't just give a birthday gift. He made a statement powerful enough to terrify a corporation. Why did BIGHIT try to hide it? What did Jungkook give to Jimin that could shake the industry? Why is this gift so personal, so secret, so symbolic, so dangerous? They would rather the world never find out. Tonight, we expose everything. And once you see the truth, you will not forget it. The chaos began not on October 13th, but 3 days earlier, at exactly 2:14 a.m. Korea Standard Time on October 10th, Jungkook disappeared. He was in Seoul. Everyone knew this. He had been spotted near Hanamdong. Fans reported him at HYB Insight Studio. There was security movement at HYB HQ. Vans moved. Staff clocked in. Trainees were rehearsing. Jungkook was there, until he wasn't. A private black Escalade left the underground car park. No license record.
No tracking plate.
No dispatch notice. He vanished. No camera caught his exit. HYB's own CCTV files for that hour were later found to have missing segments due to corrupt data. Corrupt data, or erased. Then came the private jet. Flight TJK 13 departed from Gimpo Business Aviation Center under a cleared private manifest. Flight logs showed no passenger names. But that wasn't unusual. What was unusual was the timing of the jet's return. Only 15 hours later, someone flew across borders and came back in a single day. Fast, quiet, purposeful. But here's where it gets suspicious. The jet did not land back at Gimpo. It landed at Seosen Air Base, a military-controlled area, meaning whoever was on that plane didn't want to be seen. At 2:03 a.m. on October 11th, a vehicle left Seosen Air Base and entered Seoul using a restricted motorway security route. No media captured it. No fans posted anything. But a single eyewitness living in a hilltop residence above the motorway recalled one detail. It was a black van with a license I've seen before, she wrote online before deleting the post. It was the same one Jungkook used before his Calvin Klein filming during enlistment break. She deleted her post. But mirrors exist. Screenshots exist. Nothing truly disappears from the internet. Not when millions are watching. Was it Jungkook in that van? And if so, where did he go? And why? The most compelling clue came from BIGHIT's own courier logs. These are internal records used to track the movement of important equipment, confidential files, security-protected shipments, and private artist deliveries. Between October 10th to 11th, only one secured delivery was recorded under Artist Access Lock Status Number 17. The recipient was not listed, but the package route was that IT originated from Florence, Italy. Did IT pass through Geneva, Switzerland? IT was hand-carried to Seosan Air Base, South Korea, and at 4:19 a.m. on October 11th, it was delivered to Hanam the Hill, Tower 6.1 person lives in Hanam the Hill Tower 6 Park. Jimin. This isn't speculation. This is documented movement. A mysterious delivery. Hand-carried across 3 countries. High security. No online trace. No commercial delivery.
No announcement. No sponsorship. No unboxing.
No brand promotion partnership. That rules out marketing. That rules out collaboration. This wasn't business. This was personal. But what was inside that package? This is where things get emotional. Because according to one source inside HYB Artist Logistics, the delivery did not carry a brand label. It carried a message. A single handwritten phrase was attached to the seal in Korean. Only he will understand. Who was the he? Was it Jungkook writing to Jimin? Or someone else writing to Jungkook? Why would corporate couriers record a cryptic message instead of a commercial invoice?
They shouldn't have.
But someone inside the logistics team had a conscience. They quietly made a duplicate report, a backup. And that is how this information survived. If that handwritten note was from Jungkook, then it means he orchestrated an overseas mission to retrieve a personal gift for Jimin. But if that note was not from Jungkook, then this story is far bigger than anyone realized at BY October 12th. The world still knew nothing. ARMY was busy preparing massive birthday projects. Hashtags were peaking. Major fan bases coordinated drone lights in 6 cities. Seoul City Hall prepared a giant light show. Busan's Gwangan Bridge lit up purple. Billboards appeared in Times Square paid by fans in over 30 countries. Everything looked like a normal Jimin birthday until a sudden shift in tone spread online. Jungkook went silent. And oh post. No story. No live. Nothing. Historically, Jungkook always leaves some form of message for Jimin. Always. Even during military service. Even in 2024, when he was in the middle of legal constraints surrounding his contract schedule, he still sent Jimin a late-night voice message that ARMY discovered inside a delayed vlog audio filter. Their birthdays are sacred to each other. Fans know this. So something felt wrong. Something was missing. Everyone expected it. They waited. Midnight came. Midnight passed. Nothing. Then came the leak. At exactly 1:07 a.m. Korea Standard Time, just 1 hour after Jimin's birthday began. A blurry screenshot hit an underground fan forum before it disappeared within 2 minutes. It showed a single frame of what appeared to be Jungkook inside a dimly lit private studio holding an object wrapped in velvet. His face was partially hidden. The room was unfamiliar, not one registered under HYB studio rooms. The caption read, "The gift is ready. He said don't show anyone, but it deserves to be seen." A response followed 90 seconds later from another anonymous account. "They will delete this. Watch." They did, but backups exist. What caught the attention of analysts was not Jungkook, but the object he held. Enhancing tools revealed it wasn't jewelry. It wasn't tech. It wasn't clothing. It wasn't handwritten letters. It wasn't art. It was an instrument, a vintage handcrafted instrument. And then everything started to make sense. Jungkook didn't just give a gift. He restored something lost.